Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Psychic Grandma. Thank you for watching today. In this video, my message is, after your parents pass, I know it's bad enough when, you lose one parent, but when you lose both, that's so rough. I remember about 22 years ago or so when I lost both my parents. It was really, really hard. More so, I'm sure, if you lost your parents, both of them, at the same time, like in a car accident or something. My parents, they died almost a year apart, and that was rough enough. But my heart goes out to all of you that lost a parent or parents. But I want to talk about, actually, I'm wondering, and you can leave it in the comment area if you would like, but I was wondering how you felt once you lost both of your parents. I don't know about you, but I went through this thing where I felt like an orphan. I know today that I wasn't, because I know our loved ones, our parents, and everyone else is still around us. But back then, I didn't think of it in that way, and I felt like an orphan. I felt so alone, and it was a very hard adjustment. I loved my mother and father. I was very close to my mother. She was like my best friend. So it was a big adjustment for me, but I just felt, even when I had, my sister passed too in that year, but even if I had 5 brothers still, which I thank God for that, I still felt like an orphan, after my parents passed. So I was just curious, did you feel that way? That if the emptiness of feeling like, you know, you just didn't have parents anymore. And I remember thinking like, wow, this is how a real orphan must feel. I mean, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And my heart goes out to anybody that that never knew their real parents, and they were put into a foster home. Or even if they did know them and they were still put in a foster home, you must feel like an orphan. Because, wow, did my eyes wake up? As a human, I look back and I took my parents for granted, which, like I said, I was human. Everybody does that to a point. But wow, what a feeling, what a wake-up call that was. Like I said, even the bad blessings is good for you, because you learn, you open your eyes, you see things differently, and it's a good lesson, a learning experience. A learning experience, I should say, than a lesson, but it's definitely a learning experience, and it really did open up my eyes. And I kind of dread like the day that I pass, because my 2 sons, they'll probably go through that. But it's good for their soul to grow. It's just a really bad heartache that you have to deal with. And if you can get to the other side of it, that's great. My belief really helped me through that challenge. That's why I really tried to teach my children and my grandchildren to, well, I only have 1 grandchild right now, but I'm sure I'll have more. But to really tap into your spiritual side, because it can help you through difficult times. If that's losing a job or a broken heart or losing a child. But when you lose a parent, that was a rough one for me, besides losing a son. But I think a child is worse than anything when you lose a loved one. But losing a parent, it really does, well, it made me feel like an orphan. And that's not a very good feeling. So tap into that spiritual side of yours and make things a little bit easier. And I just wanted to bring that up to anybody that lost a parent or parents. My heart goes out to you. I can relate. It's not easy. It's not easy. My heart goes out to anybody that lost a loved one. It's not easy. But anyways, my message was today in this video, losing a parent or parents, because once they're both gone, I think you probably feel like an orphan, even if you can't come up with a name of how you're feeling. But anyways, I was just curious if anybody else felt that way. Like I said, leave it in the comment area if you like, so other people can see it, and we will help people, help them not feel so alone if they're just going through this process right now. So God bless you all, and please pass that white light forward. And have a beautiful day and a beautiful night. And thank you for listening to my messages and watching my videos. It means the world to me. And like I always said, if I can just help one person to let them know that they're not alone, other people experienced it, and or if it just sorry, even if it educated you and you learned something. Because remember, we're all here on earth to love each other and to learn. So God bless. I love you all. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.